After getting drunk, I trashed our female CEO in the company group chat, saying she just needed a man. Except I accidentally sent it to the main company-wide chat. I figured I was about to get fired on the spot. Then I went full scorched earth and chased a client off. Instead of sacking me, she kept me on. Now she's staring me down, asking how I feel about that. It's 10 p.m., and the CEO is still blasting meeting takeaways in the group. Slurping instant noodles, I text my best buddy. This woman won't sleep and won't let us sleep either. She just needs a man. Go claim her already. Confess! Let the domineering CEO fall in love with me. I hit send and started tidying my desk. I came back, glanced at my phone, and froze. The company group was full of question marks. Are you out of your mind? You sent it to the big group! My buddy spammed texts and voice calls. No time to delete, just say you've always admired her from afar. And look again, genius, you typed. Let the domineering CEO fall in love with my dad. Our revered CEO had her right hand bracing her head and her left hand tapping the desk. Look, I was just joking. I'm sorry. So, then came the horrifying pause. That's her thing. You never know when the next word will drop. Have your dad come in. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Not in a million years would I have guessed she'd say that. Last time I got a parent called in was 3rd grade. I said have your dad come in. Boss, I'm sorry, I was just kidding. I didn't actually mean you should fall in love with my dad. My mom's alive and my parents are doing great. Bang! She slammed the desk. I want your dad here so I can see how he managed to produce you. I gave an awkward laugh and awaited sentencing. I'm not unreasonable. I know her whenever she says that unreasonable is next. I won't make your life hell just because of one dumb message. Go on. What size shoe are you about to make me wear? Docking your pay would be petty. Too small time. So it's worse than docking pay. You know the Xin Cheng account, right? Plenty of folks tried and failed. I knew it, Xin Cheng. You seem capable and quick on your feet, especially your typing speed. Here comes the sarcasm. You'll take this client. Close it and the whole thing's over. Fail, and it just means you need more training in a different place. How do you feel?
I feel freaking fantastic.
Excuse me? Nothing. I mean, this is my moment. I'm 100% closing it, she smirked. Great. Any questions? Just one if I can't close it. That's a termination, right? Can I at least get a separation letter? You can. I can print it now. No, let me try first. Miss Jennifer, you're busy. I'll get going. So how'd Jennifer deal with you? My best buddy asked, eyes gleaming. Because of you, obviously! How's this my fault? If not for you, would I have sent it to the wrong chat? Our so-called domineering CEO is Jennifer Delaney. The Xin Cheng client is a royal pain. Half our sales team struck out. Their ask isn't even something a carbon-based life form would dream up. They want a social app that beats WeChat in 3 years. I wanted to slap him on the spot. Demands like that have been frying our nerves, and Miss Delaney's. She knows I can't land this. It's just her roundabout way of pushing me out. Women. I took a long breath outside Xin Cheng's building, confident I had a bulletproof plan, and stepped into the elevator. We've already told you what we need. We just want an app. How hard can that be? Why the delay? No delay. No delay. I'm here to align on direction. About that social app? Yeah, we know it's tough. We've internally passed on that. We met again and came up with a new project. Let's hear it. We want to build a short video app and surpass TikTok in 2 years. Short videos plus live streaming with tips from users. I nodded. That's simpler than social, right? You make sure the product's solid, give us a promo plan. Then we sign a performance clause. Don't worry about money. We've got cash. Money's no object. Money my ass. If you're so loaded, just buy TikTok and be done. What do you need us for? Your app is easy. Easy? He perked up. Yeah, let me summarize. You want short video as the core with live streaming folded in. Revenue mainly from user tipping, and once scale hits, you sell ads. Yes, exactly! He bobbed his head like a woodpecker. Easy stuff. Here's my vision. I started laying out features. Look, we got a bunch of cute girls dancing. Biggest worry when posting? Violations. So we set platform rules. If she covers what shouldn't be shown, bam. Limit her reach. Call it a violation, but make the rule that the only thing she's allowed to cover is her face. That way, the short video side will blow up. User growth won't just beat TikTok, you'll own the entire space. Then live streaming, tell me users won't watch that. I would. The gifts, the tips money will pour in, ads are the cherry on top. I don't know if you've used these apps well. I haven't either. Just heard from friends, but they're drowning in ads. Open any video and it's ads up, down, left, right. Marketing stays simple, cheap, and effective. I'll rally my whole company to pass out flyers, train stations, markets, hotel door cracks, wall-to-wall coverage. Slap your company's name on it and boom, you're made. After I finished, I took a sip of water, thirsty as hell. Are you kidding me? What you're describing is basically a streamer app for sex shows. Exactly. That's the app you said you wanted. Are you trying to pick a fight? Oh, so you even know what picking a fight means? Watch your mouth. My mouth's fine. Look at the demand you put on the table. Surpassed TikTok's user base in 2 years. Why don't I just move the TikTok headquarters into your living room? Who knows what kind of family tradition you've got? Throw away the kid, but keep the placenta to raise. Must have been slow to develop. Probably fell into a cesspit as a child and marinated your brain. Security! Security! Don't bother, I'll walk out myself. Clients like you should watch out. One yawn and you might blow your whole building up. Drink more milk. Stop bragging your mama. I exhaled when I left Sin Cheng's HQ. Felt damn good this lousy client has been begging to be cursed at. Time to report back to Jennifer and let her handle it. She probably wants me gone anyway. I had to vent before I quit. Back at the office, Jennifer was on the phone face-shifting between frown, surprise, stifled laugh, melancholy. Sounds like Sin Cheng calling. I didn't knock. I barged into her office, grabbed an unopened bottled water on her desk, and downed half of it. That's how you handled Jin Cheng? Jennifer stared at me, expression unreadable. No, boss Jennifer, don't call me old. She slammed the desk. No, I mean, Miss Delaney, that client's a pain in the ass. Why bullshit with him? He's clearly messing with us. A client is a client. Anyone who brings value and boosts the numbers is a client. Yeah, he brings revenue. But look what that bastard Jin Cheng has done to our staff. Can't you see? Don't talk about others. Look at what he did to you. She frowned, but didn't kick me out. She wanted me to keep talking. Why not spend time on higher quality clients? Whatever. You won't listen to me. I can't fix the problem, but I can deal with the problem maker. Handle me however you want. I tossed my badge on the desk, ready to go to HR for a separation letter. Come back. Any other instructions? Did I say I was firing you? Wait, there's a turn here. Hope yet. You didn't really close that account, but you didn't fail either. Let me assign you a new task. Got it. I was grinning like a fool. Also, am I someone who won't take advice? No, you're very receptive. After a quick flatter, I bolted out. Afraid she'd change her mind. Only then did I realize my badge was still on her desk. I cracked the door to grab it and caught Jennifer listening to the recording Shin Cheng had sent, laughing like a kid. I have to admit she looks pretty when she laughs. I got home after 9 p.m. The commute's long, so overtime means late nights. I peeled off my tie, kicked my shoes by the door, and flopped onto the bed. Finally, some rest for these frayed nerves. Didn't feel like cooking instant noodles would do. Truth is, I don't really want to leave this company. Jennifer has flaws. Bossy, workaholic, unreasonable. But she's got virtues too. She doesn't exploit staff, pays above industry average, contributes max social insurance and housing fund, pays overtime, and there's no toxic corporate nonsense. Anyone would call this a humane workplace. That's why, despite the commute, I haven't jumped ship. Ring, ring. Hello, Jessica Miller. Jessica's my girlfriend, an arranged introduction by the family, and she works in the same city. Hey, love, want to go shopping tomorrow night? Sure. There's a bag I like. Will you buy it for me? Oh, okay. See you tomorrow. Love you. She hung up without another word. I checked my bank balance, shrugged, and decided to skip dinner time to save. Do I like Jessica? I guess so. Local. Pretty, well-educated, more than good enough for me. Does she love me? I don't know. When she wanted me, she wanted the usual things. Dinners, outings, shopping. I complained to my parents that she's too expensive. Mom told me to bear with it. Guys always spend when they're dating. Wait until marriage and she'll settle down. Then Mom suggested if it's that bad, have Dad wire me a few grand. My folks are getting on in years and just want to see me settle down, get married, have kids. Besides, if Jessica likes me, then marry her. What's the fuss? Pin clock in successful. Back to work. Finish the proposal and get extra pay this month or we'll be eating ramen next month. Yep, working from home still pays overtime. Being a wage slave is rough. Working from home and still overtime? Jennifer actually DM'd me. Just drafting the proposal. Why not do it at the office? Huh? What's her logic? Me working from home saves the company power and water, doesn't it? To be honest, I just thought of overtime now too. Have you eaten? Is she freaking caring now? Suddenly concerned? Not yet. Then come out, you're doing overtime anyway. Come meet a client. You broke Shin Cheng. Who else will pull in clients? Miss Delaney, can I refuse? All female clients. Share the address. At the dinner table, I lifted my glass and scanned the room, confused. The woman opposite was, big-breasted auntie, probably in her 60s. Her companion, maybe a secretary, looked 50. The youngest sat to my right, a woman I'd have to politely call older sister if she were my mom's age. Miss Emily, your elder care product market is definitely trending. An aging population means your business will grow. Miss Delaney, you flatter me, but I worry older people don't use the internet or smartphones much. How will that work? Our product team has already thought about this app. We'll embed the system directly into the hardware. The hardware is easy to use. Just a few buttons to place an order. Even call for at-home service. Simple stuff. Once the prototype's ready, I'll bring it over for you to try. I stared at Jennifer, completely baffled. Seriously? Why the hell did she bring me here? These grandmas, half of them don't even drink. And the ones who do, what am I supposed to do? Outdrink them? I might toast them and they'd keel over mid-sip. I muttered under my breath. Miss Delaney, you could have handled this yourself. Why bring me? What? Unhappy about it? Just admit it, aren't they all female clients? Yeah, you didn't lie about that, but I still don't get it. Nothing to get. The restaurant's near your place. Isn't this dinner better than your instant noodles? I swear, my eyes almost teared up right then. Just as I was about to say something noble and loyal, she added, "This is our sales rep, Luke. From now on, Luke will be your contact." He's quick, efficient, knows our products inside out. If there's anything you need, just let him know. What the hell? What product? I didn't know a damn thing, but I couldn't embarrass her. So I stood, bowed, raised my glass, and downed it in one go. What's going on, Miss Delaney? This client isn't all that committed. She's yours now. If you can't close it, you're fired. I'm not joking. Wait, Miss Delaney, how am I supposed to handle a bunch of older ladies? That's not my area. Why not? You're good looking, if not you who. Didn't you see how their eyes lit up when you walked in? And there went my brief moment of gratitude. After dealing with the client, I realized she had to be joking earlier. She'd already negotiated most of it, only the product briefing was left, and that's actually my department. Those women didn't care about my looks. They cared if I knew my job. That night, she really had just wanted someone to join her for dinner. It was touching, sure, but the woman had no intention of letting me rest. She dumped every tough, exhausting, soul-draining client on me. My head's been spinning every day since. Now, whenever I see her, I take the long way around. When do you get off work? Soon, just need to finish a report. What kind of crap job keeps you there past 10? Making money, that's what. And hey, the overtime pay helps. I'm saving up to marry you. Silence on the other end. Who said I'd marry you? You got a house? Dowry ready? My dad said minimum a 100 square meter apartment downtown. Paid in full. We're even throwing in an Audi A7. Okay, I got it. My phone's dying. Sleep early. We'll talk later. I hung up and sighed as the last bus rolled in. As the bus lights flickered, light rain began to fall. No time to savor the romance of a rainy night. Just annoyed I hadn't brought an umbrella. When I got to the office, the lights were still on. What the hell? Our company doesn't do overtime unless absolutely necessary. Who'd stay this late? Could it be a break-in? I crept inside and saw the light coming from Jennifer's office. Door open. She probably didn't expect anyone to come back this late. Since she's here, Perfect might as well report in, let her see how dedicated I am. Jennifer was on the phone, voice sharp and angry. I froze in place. No way I was walking in on that. I waited in the shadows until she finished. What do you mean? What do I mean? What the hell do you mean? What do you mean I'm not fit to run a company? What's wrong with my company? I support so many people. Who have I ever let suffer? Me, I thought silently. I sure as hell suffer. I couldn't hear the other side, just Jennifer shouting. My life's none of your business. Do what you want with your money. I don't care. What about us? Go ahead. Expose it all. Let's see who ends up humiliated, you or me. What the who is she arguing with? The more I listened, the worse it sounded. Crap, I need to get out of here. I started tiptoeing back. But then, from now on, I don't have a father, and you don't have a daughter! Bang. Her phone came flying out the door and smacked me right in the forehead. It hurt so bad my eyes watered. When I looked inside, she was crouched in the corner of her office, crying quietly. She probably hadn't seen me. I could have left then, but seeing her so small and miserable, it actually made me feel sorry for her. I picked up the phone and stepped into her office. Miss Delaney. She looked up at me. Why aren't you home yet? Did someone upset you too? No. Then why are you crying? You hit me with your phone. I handed it back to her. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but since it's family business, it's not my place to comment. Just try to calm down. You've got an early meeting tomorrow, and puffy eyes won't help. She wiped her tears, touched my forehead, then rubbed it gently. How'd you know it hit your head? There's a lump the size of a bun. I couldn't help laughing, and when I did, she laughed too. You haven't eaten, have you? Come on, I'll treat you. That night, she drank a lot like she'd finally found a tree hole to pour her soul into. She told me everything, even things she probably shouldn't have. You must think my life looks perfect, huh? Isn't it? Successful career, money, status? Bullshit. She really does come from money. She owns a company, her dad owns a company, her brother owns a company. Total upper-class family. But her father never wanted her in business. He just wanted her to marry some rich, well-matched guy and settle down. She refused. What era are we in? Why can't women run businesses? Why should her brother inherit everything? She's a strong woman. She wanted to build our company up just to prove to her father that women can make it too. But it's been an uphill battle. Her brother's company keeps sabotaging her. Her father subtly undermines her too, constantly throwing obstacles our way. That's why our company's stuck in mediocrity. I'll never understand the rich. When you've got more money than you can spend in 10 lifetimes, why fight this hard? What, lying at home living off your parents isn't happiness? Do you think I'm crazy? A little. I knew it! Nobody understands me! Nobody ever does. Sigh. I really didn't know what to say. Miss Delaney, you've had too much. Let me take you home. I helped her out of the restaurant and waved for a cab on the roadside. Hey! Did you leave this bag? I turned and saw a waiter holding Jennifer's black purse. I hurried over to take it just as I let go of her. Jennifer stumbled dizzily toward the street. A black sedan came speeding toward her. No sign of slowing down. Watch out! My body reacted before I could think. Adrenaline shot through me as I lunged to pull her back. I ended up on the ground, clutching my arm in pain. Jennifer sobered up instantly, crying as she asked if I was okay. It all happened too fast. I couldn't drag her back in time, so at the last second I just shoved her out of the way. The driver swerved, but still clipped me. Luckily, she was fine, and my only injury was a broken arm. Turned out the driver was drunk. I spent 3 months recovering at home. During that time, Jessica didn't visit once, just called twice. Both times about the dowry and the house. Jennifer, on the other hand, came by several times. Seeing I was struggling with daily stuff, she brought me plenty of supplies. She never stayed long, half an hour, maybe. Besides work, she'd talk about her family, and to my surprise, she often asked for my opinion, an outsider's. My brother's company? Julong Group. They're really clamping down on us. It's an open strategy, a price war. Their products and services are about the same as ours, but they've slashed prices by 40%. His company's got deeper pockets, and Dad secretly backs him up. They'd rather lose money than drag us down. I frowned. Miss Delaney, so basically, they want our company to go bankrupt? Exactly. Then why wait for them to finish us off? Can't we just close up ourselves? What do you mean? Jennifer looked completely confused. You've gotten yourself tangled in this, Miss Delaney. Let me ask you, why did you start this company? Was it to make money? Of course not. I don't need money. I just want my father's approval. Exactly. And getting his approval doesn't have to mean running a successful company. Then what else could it mean? You could bankrupt Julong Group. Isn't that even harder? How much do they lose on each deal right now? Jennifer smiled. Smart woman, she caught on immediately. She started pulling every string she had, using all her contacts and our company's manpower for one thing, bringing Julong Group clients. She even spent big money promoting Julong Group so much that any more and it would have been false advertising. Her brother's company blew up overnight. Everyone in the industry knew about this bleeding for attention Julong Group, and competitors naturally pounced. The massive corporations started crumbling. Meanwhile, we tightened spending and lay low. The first domino had fallen. If we could just hold out, Julong would go under before we did. Worst case, we'd shut down temporarily, preserve our cash flow, and reopen after they went bust. Then we'd start fresh, hurt the enemy by 1,000, lose 800 ourselves, but it worked. Jennifer was finally relaxed, happier, even prettier. We started going out, often shopping, dinners. For a fleeting moment, I almost thought we were a couple. It'd been ages since I last called Jessica. After I recovered, she never reached out, and neither did I. Well, if it isn't my dear little sister. I turned around to see a sharp-eyed man standing behind us. What's this? Out with your boy toy? What did you just say? Jennifer jabbed a finger at him. He ignored her and looked at me. Name's Jason. And you are? So this was the jerk who'd been bullying Jennifer. Hi, I'm your dad. Jennifer burst out laughing, then realized what I'd said also took advantage of her and pinched me hard. Smart mouth, huh? My idiot sister could never have thought of introducing clients to me? Was that your idea? Yep, your grandpa here thought it up. Jennifer kicked me again. Sis, maybe you should walk over there. It's hard to flirt with him when you're watching. Jennifer ignored me. Jason, what do you want? Nothing, just ran into you. Didn't expect you to keep a smooth-talking little boy toy. I'll be sure to tell Dad. Don't you dare! I was just about to shut this guy up when Luke Dawson... What are you doing here? I turned and froze. Jessica! I'm with my boss. Just out shopping. It sounded awkward as hell. You think I'm stupid? Jessica flung her bag in my face before I could dodge. It stung, leaving a red mark. Watch it! He's still recovering! Jennifer snapped at her. Oh, please. Listen to the mistress talking back to the main girlfriend. You've got guts. Who are you calling a mistress? Jennifer's voice cracked. Eyes wet. Luke! You shameless jerk. Do you even know what league you're in? You're lucky I ever dated you. And now you cheat? You're not even a man. I hope your whole family gets hit by a car. What the hell did you just say? My roar stopped her cold. You, she stammered, crying as she ran off. I'm sorry, Jennifer whispered. It's fine. None of this is your fault. I shook my head and punched Jason square in the face. But it's your damn fault! Good thing my arm had healed, otherwise I might have lost that fight. Jason had money, sure, but street fighting? Not his thing. Rich kids usually have lackeys to do the dirty work. Unfortunately for him, I used to be one of those lackeys. I beat him till he howled like a wounded monkey. Too bad the cops showed up mid-swing. Detained. Jennifer came to see me. I'm sorry. Jason refused mediation. He wants you to stay in custody. It's fine, just 15 days. It'll go by fast. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. How's it your fault? I don't know why, but when she looked at my unshaven face, she started crying. Maybe she wasn't used to someone actually standing up for her. Hey, don't cry. Just promise you won't fire me when I get out. That'd be too cruel. So you won't fire me? I won't. She covered her mouth, said nothing more, and left. 15 days it was rough. But when I got out, I acted cheerful. Jennifer didn't seem to notice otherwise. That night, she drank heavily again, and so did I. She kept venting about her stubborn family, saying she'd prove them all wrong and make them recognize her. Poor girl must have been starved for love since childhood to be this obsessed. I patted her shoulder. I don't know about everyone else, but I definitely recognize your worth. You're a good one. We could totally be sisters. Good. As long as someone recognizes her, she mumbled drunkenly. Soon she passed out on the table. Watching her sleep, for some reason, I thought of Jessica. I knew things between me and Jessica were completely over, and honestly, that felt fine. Being alone wasn't so bad. I told my mom straight up I wasn't getting married. What, a man can't live alone? Jennifer was drunk again, worse than last time. But this time, I learned my lesson. Triple checked we hadn't left anything behind before carrying her out of the restaurant. On the way, I asked her several times where she lived, but she couldn't say a word. With no other option, I took her to a hotel. After settling her in, I went home. The next morning, when I woke up and checked my phone, several apps were buzzing with the same trending headline. Number, famous female CEO caught entering hotel with male subordinate, suspected cheating. Number, the post had photos of me carrying Jennifer on my back. Just one photo, and the whole story got fabricated, describing our passionate entanglement in vivid, steamy detail. Tony was right. This major is a curse. These shameless media vultures will sell their souls for clicks. I was furious, but anger wouldn't fix anything. Jennifer, after all, was a CEO. This could destroy her reputation. For a woman, that kind of stain doesn't wash off. Just as I was figuring out how to handle it, new headlines popped up. Jennifer had issued a statement through the company's official account. She wrote that we'd only had dinner, that she'd gotten drunk and I escorted her to the hotel, but we didn't stay together. The hotel staff could verify that I left right after. And as for the cheating rumors, impossible, since I was her boyfriend. I mean, damn, what a clean explanation. I was still racking my brain for a PR strategy, and she'd already handled it. Wait, what? Since when was I her boyfriend? When we met again, Jennifer's face was red, and she kept her head down. You have a fever? No. Her voice was barely a whisper. Then why'd you say I'm your boyfriend? Things like that, if you explain, it just makes it worse, so The rest of her words trailed off. Fine, boyfriend it is. Doesn't really hurt me. I turned to leave, but she called after me. It's just for PR, okay? I didn't mean anything else. Her cheeks flushed even deeper. It's fine. Even if you did, that'd be fine too. As I stepped into the office area, everyone looked both shocked and thrilled, eyes full of excitement, admiration, envy, and confusion. They wanted to ask, but didn't dare. My buddy, of course, had no such restraint. He slipped over to my desk. Damn, man, you're bold. You said you'd take her down, and you did. No, I started to explain, but realized he wouldn't believe me anyway. Yeah, you got her. Now get back to work. One more word and I'll dock your pay. Over the next few days, my coworkers' attitudes changed drastically. In the elevator, they pressed the buttons for me. When I looked tired, they brought me water. When ordering milk tea, they added one for me. I'll admit it felt good, this fake aura of power. Jennifer didn't treat me any differently. She still handed me the toughest clients, the ones that drained brain cells and sanity alike. I kept my usual mindset. If I can't solve the problem, I'll solve the person causing it. One idiot client messaged me past 11 p.m. Luke, I still think this version doesn't quite work. Could you tweak it again? What a moron looking for trouble. Out of versions 4, 5, and 6, which do you prefer? I think version 4 is better. I grinned. Idiot. Versions 4, 5, and 6 are identical. Not even a comma's different. Did you even read them? That's not a professional attitude. You drunk, sweetheart? I don't work for your company, so my attitude's none of your business. If you want to look like a hard-working martyr for your boss, fine. Just don't drag me into it. Is this how your company treats clients? We serve clients, not idiots. I'm going to bed. Talk to me during office hours. There were other colleagues in the group chat, Jennifer included. I didn't know if she was awake, but the others sure were. They blew up my inbox, cheering me on. Everyone hated that client anyway. Someone told me he spammed over 10 one-minute voice notes and tagged Jennifer repeatedly. I told them to ignore it. I'd take responsibility if anything blew up. With a chorus of boss's boyfriend is such a badass. Comments. I drifted off to sleep. The next morning, I woke to find Jennifer had replied in the group. I think Luke's right. Then she disbanded the chat. When I got to work, I was greeted like a hero. Luke, man, you're amazing. The rest of us get tortured by clients, you torture them back. That's what happens when you've got the boss wrapped around your finger. Walk's got more confidence now. Yeah, we try to convince leadership. You sleep with leadership. I wave them off. Cut it out. I knew my place. Jennifer had probably just been annoyed with that client and backed me up. Didn't mean I was really her boyfriend. If she overheard these jokes, I'd be screwed. Ding, new message. I'm coming tonight to pick up my stuff. Jessica. I watched her gather her things. Though she rarely stayed over, there was still plenty to pack. Most of it was stuff I'd bought for her, still unopened. I'll carry these down for you. Don't bother. She tried twice. Couldn't manage. So I helped anyway. You're set now, huh? Got yourself a rich woman. Make sure you serve her well. Don't piss off your sugar mama. Yeah, she'd seen the trending post. Before I go, let's settle up. Settle what? I remember covering your rent for 3 months and that bike I bought you, your coat, your pajamas. Listening to her list things off was almost funny. Just skip the drama and tell me the total. Fine, fine. Look at you now. Talking big with your sugar mama 10 grand. Pay up! I don't have that kind of money, she curled her lip. What, no compensation for emotional damage? Don't forget, you're the one who cheated. You think my time's worthless? And besides, you actually charge him after sleeping together? What are you, a hooker? I turned around. Jennifer was suddenly standing behind me. For some reason, the moment I saw her, I wanted to cry. Jennifer slipped her arm around my shoulder. This man you look down on, I've chosen him. Don't come bothering my husband again. Take your crap and get lost. Bitch, don't think a little money makes you special. Money does make me special. Or do you think shaking down your ex for sex fees makes you special? Who the hell are you calling that? You, if you're not happy, go call the cops. You're a tramp, and I said it. When Jennifer said that, her lips curved upward. Her bangs fluttered lightly in the breeze. She looked damn cool. Me asking him for money has nothing to do with you, homewrecker. Jennifer strode toward Jessica. She was half a head taller, towering over her like a queen over a beggar. I know what you're thinking. You just want me to ask how much you want, so I'll pay you off. Jennifer laughed, effortlessly elegant. Keep dreaming. I won't give you a single cent. Take your junk and scram, Tilda. Then she hooked her arm through mine and walked away. Damn, when a woman's cool, there's no room for a man to compete. Those words, I could never have said them. Thank you. Jennifer turned and gave me a light slap, not hard at all. Idiot, just standing there letting her walk all over you? I rubbed my cheek, embarrassed. Did it hurt? No. Then one kiss and it won't. She actually kissed me. My brain went completely blank. It's official now. You're my boyfriend. No backing out. And just like that, I really became Jennifer's boyfriend. She might look fierce on the outside, but deep down she's soft and tender. I might look careless, but I take things seriously. In a way, we balanced each other out. And so we lived happily for a year. The company thrived. Then one day she told me her father was ill and she had to go home. I said okay. Then she added she was taking me with her to meet her family. I went quiet. She smirked. What, scared? Hell no, I said. I thought I'd be nervous at her house, but turns out I worried for nothing. Except for Jason, who glared daggers at me. Everyone else acted like I was invisible. A total non-entity. But at least no one kicked me out. Jennifer's father was seriously ill, too weak to run the family business. So the question became, would Jennifer or Jason take over? They argued nonstop, neither giving in. Finally, her father spoke, let the family vote. In the end, Jason won more votes. Jennifer, it's not that we doubt your ability, one elder said, but Jason's already engaged to Miss Heron from the Heron Group. Having him lead the company is clearly more beneficial. Plus, this boyfriend you brought home? So I was the real problem. My face burned to my neck and I didn't know what to say. I expected Jennifer to explode, but to my surprise, she smiled calmly. All right, since that's everyone's decision, let my brother handle it. I was shocked, and so was Jason. She looked at my puzzled face and said, now it's you who doesn't get it. I wanted to run the company to earn their approval, but the person whose approval matters most already believes in me. Why fight anymore? I laughed too and kissed her hard. The elders looked awkward, until one of them spoke again. Jennifer, there's one more thing. This boyfriend of yours, he's not really suitable. We all think you'd be better off with someone more on your level. At that, anger burned in my chest, but I held it in. It wasn't my place. Jennifer didn't hold back. What? I already gave the company to my brother. What more do you want? It's not about the company. It's just what? You old fossils? Stick to business. You don't get to run my life. With that, Jennifer grabbed my hand and stormed out. Relatives shouted insults behind us. Her father trembled with rage, speechless. Jason, though, stayed silent. Once we got in the car, Jennifer finally broke down, crying into my chest. I didn't know what to say, just patted her shoulder, trying to comfort her. Deep down, she still wanted her family's blessing. It's okay. I'll work harder. I'll make them see I'm worthy of you. No need. My marriage is my business. They can come or not. Half a month later, an unknown number called me. It was Jason, asking me to come downstairs. Said he wanted to talk. I wasn't worried. Just threw on some clothes and went down. He took me to a restaurant and ordered a full table of dishes. I had no idea what he was up to, so I didn't touch the food. Relax. I didn't come to cause trouble today. Do I look nervous? He shook his head. You know the family's against you and Jennifer being together. Yeah. And you know, for now, I'm the one actually running the company. Yeah, I know that too. I narrowed my eyes at him, like a snake watching prey. What I mean is I support you two. Leave the rest to me. I've got the family's power now. Anyone who opposes you, I'll shut them down. You're actually a good guy? The atmosphere had been so tense I was ready to curse him out, but then he dropped that. Seeing my confusion, he explained. His relationship with Jennifer wasn't as bad as people thought. They just bickered constantly, but deep down, they cared for each other. Jason didn't want his sister in business. It was too hard. But he could see she truly loved me, and I loved her back. And after I beat him that time, he figured I could probably protect her too. That put his mind at ease. Most of all, once Jennifer started dating me, she'd stop stressing over work. She was actually happy. After clearing the air, we drank like brothers. Luke, that client who wanted a social app to beat TikTok in 3 years, that was your doing, right? Damn. You were the one who brought him in? Of course. Just wanted to mess with Jennifer. Show her how tough this business really is. Who knew you'd scare him off? So tell me, how much did your company lose that time? Don't remind me. My sister damn near bankrupted me. If Dad hadn't stopped her, I'd have lost the shirt off my back. This is all your fault. You and that stupid idea. Yeah, my bad. I'll drink for that. One more for you. Luke, tell me honestly, does my sister really suit business leadership? Hell no, brother-in-law. Between you and me, her management style drives us all insane. I mean crazy. Meetings at 11 p.m. And the worst part? She actually counts it as paid overtime. Seriously, though, our benefits are so good. We've kept a bunch of core staff. Without them what? Without them, the company'd be screwed. Wait, what? Jason was right in front of me, but the voice came from behind. I turned and saw Jennifer, half smiling, eyes glinting dangerously. If the company goes down, it's fine. Those things don't matter. You're my one and only love. Her slap nearly sent my teeth flying. Then she sat down and joined us, chatting with Jason about their childhood, teasing me about what employees really think of her. Watching her flushed, smiling face, I thought, yep, the domineering CEO really has fallen for me.